It's time for Rugby Ascendant once again. United Rugby Championship action. Leinster at RDS Arena hosting the Vodacom Bulls. Folks, South Africans taking on the Irish, and this is a loaded side on both sides. We'll be with you in just a moment here on Rugby Ascendant. Thanks for tuning in. Here are your lineups. Leinster at fullback, Jordan Larmour with 100 caps. Rob Russell on that right wing, 27 caps. Robbie Henshaw, 84 caps in the center, along with Jamie Osborne. James Lowe on the left wing, 74. Harry Byrne. Luke McGrath is your captain at scrum half. Jack Conan, Josh van der Vlier, Ryan Baird, Joe McCarthy. This sounds like the Irish national side. What's going on here? Folks, is this Leinster or is this Ireland's side? Ryan Baird, Joe McCarthy, Ross Maloney, Michael Aliatoa in the front row, Ronan Kelleher, and Cian Healy. Again, sounds like Ireland's national side. On the bench, Dan Sheehan, Michael Milne, Tad Furlong, Jason Jenkins, Caelan Doris, Jamison Gibson Park, Ross Byrne, and Liam Turner. The official on the pitch is the Welsh official, Craig Evans. Folks, I got to tell you that this looks like on the bench that Leinster has an advantage. They'll be able to bring some top guns off the bench. Dan Sheehan, Tad Furlong, Caelan Doris, Jamison Gibson Park. That is a bevy of talent coming off the bench for Leinster. Exciting stuff for them, folks, to say the very least. So there you go. All right. That's Leinster. Let's switch our attention to the Bulls, the Vodacom Bulls. Traveling to Ireland, to Dublin. This is an exciting matchup. Also chock full of Springboks, but in the starting lineup, we're going to see Willie LaRue at fullback, two-time World Cup champion. Kurtley Arnsey on that right wing today. And then we've got Keenan Moody in the center, along with David Creel. On the left wing is Devin Williams. Johan Hussen is your fly half. Ambrose Papier gets the nod at scrum half. Marcel Kotsia is the captain. Elric Lowe, Marco van Staden. Ruan Nordkia is a co-captain. And then Ruan Vermaak is his other lock partner there. In the front row, it's Wilco Lowe, Akker van der Merwe, and Gerhard Steenkamp. Off the bench, Johan Grubelaar, Sifiwe Mantanzima, Mornay Smith, Reinhard Ludwig, Pilo Gumeda, Zach Berger, Chris Smith, and Harold Forster. And as I said, folks, I strongly believe that what's happening here is that the Leinster side has the advantage coming off the bench. Anyway, let's get to it. Welcome back to the program. I'm Chris, and you're listening to Rugby Ascendant live from Central Pennsylvania, covering this URC match out of Dublin. Looking forward to this one, folks. This one should be titanic. I'm looking forward to this one almost more than I was looking forward to the Stormers-Bulls matchup at Loftus on March 2nd. Now, that matchup I wasn't too happy about because, of course, the Stormers look like cock, and they made the Bulls look very good. The Bulls now in form. Well, it's Ireland just with the Leinster shirt, says Jean Raynell. Agreed. It's almost the entire starting 15 for Ireland. But let's get to it. My broadcast will start here in about 3 minutes, waiting for it to catch up. But those are the teams. A little bit about Leinster, folks. Cian Healy will earn his 275th Leinster cap today. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? 5 appearances from the record by Devin Toner at 280. Healy is joined by Ronan Kelleher and Michael Aliatoa in that front row, as I mentioned. Wow. Off the bench, you got Centurions Tag Furlong, Jamison Gibson Park, and Ross Byrne. Between them have over 400 appearances. Man, this is a chock deep bench. Lots of talent right here. Luke McGrath is captain, 204 caps for Leinster. This is a team that's been solid over the years. And my feed has just come in. I'm excited about that. So here we go. It's dark, I should say, in Dublin as we get ready to start this contest here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open up my audio, but you shouldn't be able to hear that. Well, it's also not live. Oh, now I get a view of the locker rooms. And there is Leinster. We just saw the Bulls a moment ago. Leinster wearing their blue jerseys, and the Bulls will be coming out shortly. I didn't catch what jersey they had. They're all naked in there. Should be a high-intensity game, says Yater. I agree 100%. This should be an awesome game, and I will bring you the energy, as I always do. RDS in Dublin, and it looks sold out, folks. I can't see an empty seat in the house. So let me just double check the lineups are still the same. Healy, Kelleher, and Alatoa, Baird, Van der Vlier, Conant, McGrath, Byrne, and then we've got Lowe, Osborne, Henshaw, Russell, and Larmour. Yeah, the lineup for Leinster is unchanged from the published lineup. Let's see if there's any changes for the Bulls as they bring it up here. So, of course, we got the Irish announcers I'm listening to with the Irish lilt in their voices there. Oh, the fellows from Ireland, they're talking like they're from Ireland. So let's go. We've got the Vodacom Bulls here. Steenkamp, Van der Merwe en Lou Vermaak Norkia. Van Staden, Low, Coetzee, Papier, Hussen, Williams, Creel, Moody, Aronsay, and LaRue. That is the same lineup for the Bulls, so no change there. Wonder what Jacques Nienaber brings in terms of insight. Oh, yeah, he's betrayed us. He's with Leinster now. Well, he knows the weaknesses of the Springboks players, that's for sure. Jean Ray says the Bulls have 1.5% chance to win. I hope not. 1,500 caps on Leinster, 200 for the Bulls. Is that accurate? The Bulls are wearing their crappy white jerseys. So, actually, they're better from the front, terrible from the back. And they're getting a polite round of applause as they come on the pitch. Marcel Coetzee leads them off. The key for the Bulls is to limit their disciplinary mistakes and their errors on the pitch. It looks like a beautiful evening for rugby here in Dublin, folks. Beautiful. Not sure the temperature there right now. Looks like people are bundled up, but the skies are clear. And Bulls are on the pitch waiting for Leinster to make their appearance on the pitch. I'm excited about this. What about the rest of you guys? And here come Leinster with a very much a home round of applause as they come out on the pitch. Luke McGrath leading folks out. This is a seasoned Leinster side. Man, it's like the Irish national side rolls out of the locker room. And since they're based out of Dublin for Ireland's national side, Leinster's based in Dublin, not much of a change. The big change, of course, is that they play next to the arena where they play for the national side. There's Craig Evans coming out to Johan Hussen. Chris Busby, Andy Fogarty are your side judges, and Ben Whitehouse is the TMO. A couple years since the Bulls last played in Leinster. Here we go. Villiers was not a Bull last time they played here. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. We are ready to get this one started. And underway as Hussen kicks it middle of the pitch. Leinster goes high for it. They've got it, and the Bulls are there for the tackle. Ruck is formed. McGrath digs it out, goes over to the far side of the pitch. Met immediately by Gerhard Steenkamp, who misses the tackle, but the Bulls are there. Defensive line set up. Ruck formed. Ball comes out. They're going to clear it. It went behind the 22. And that's Harry Byrne who sends it down. And Villiers picks it up. He takes it forward, hands it off to Kane and Moody. Moody slides forward. Ruck is formed. Villiers gets in there. And the Bulls near midfield now, going to go through some phases. Ron Nortkia with the carry. Nortkia places the ball. Ambrose Papier back there being told to use it, but he's being tackled in a counter ruck. Kind of hard to use the ball. Goes high into the air. I don't think anybody retreated. And it's knocked on by Leinster. So the Bulls are playing knock-on advantage. They have the ball. What a hit there by Leinster. And a turnover. So it'll be a scrum to the Bulls here in the first minute of play. So on the Irish side of the pitch, yeah, that's knocked on there by Leinster for sure, watching the replay. So we'll have a scrum here to the Bulls. Their scrum has been very strong of late. Let's see how it does against Leinster. 1 minute, 18 seconds in. I should probably get the scoreboard up there. I hadn't done that yet, folks. I literally just came back from putting out yard signs all over the darn place. Come on. Okay, so crouch. Crouch. Oh, now it's crouch. I heard people saying crouch. Must have been in the crowd. Bind. Set. All right. Craig Evans gets them going into the scrum. Looking good, but we're going to reset it, I believe. Yeah, going to be a reset. Elric Lowe, jaw jacking there a little bit. About something. 2 minutes into the contest now. Scoreless at the moment. Bulls on the road at RDS Arena in Dublin, right next to the Allianz. Craig Evans says the height was not sufficient. Let's get this right. Going to reset this. Look at that. Chocked full of talent. Jamison Gibson Park sitting over there on the bench along with Tad Furlong. 2:27 now. Resetting the scrum. All right. So both sides have been warned here about their height in the scrum. Let's see what happens here. Crouch. Bind. Set. Oh, it's off the screen. Okay, what happened there? Sorry about that. Thank you for the heads up. I left it over here. And Bulls win a penalty against Leinster. Well done by the Bulls scrum there. Collapsing the scrum. The Bulls here. Is it makeable for Johan Husson, or are we going to go for the corner here? Boy, big surge from the Bulls there. And Leinster's front row just collapsed under that. So the Bulls are going to kick it to the corner, and they do find touch. Let's see where the mark is. Inside the 22. That's a good kick by Husson. And the Bulls now on the front foot just 3 minutes into this contest. Thank you for telling me about the scoreboard, Jean Ray. All right, here we go. 3:27. Bulls first line out, and it's Akafandemev. I need a straight line out here. They go up, and Nordkia comes down with it. It's straight. The Bulls are into a maul. Ball's been handed back to Akafandemev in the very back of that, but it's not going anywhere. Call to use it once. He breaks away. There goes the hooker, and he's tackled pretty quickly. Ball's placed. Papier digs it out. Marcel Coetzee with his first carry. Bounces over one player and is tackled at the 22. Here comes Escom. Marco Funstein with a big carry. Not held. Gets up and goes again. Papier over to Husson. Elric Lowe now with a carry. The Bulls on the front foot here, doing well inside the 22. Steenkamp evades one tackle, carries two tacklers. Leinster now retreating. Papier over to the Husson. He kicks it over the top, but it was hit by a Leinster player, and so they recover it. Shame. It was headed over there for Kurtley Arnsay. And Devin Williams does a recovery back in midfield. The Bulls give up about 40 meters there. That sucks. Devin Williams, nice tackle there. Oh, and Leinster kicks it forward. Now the Bulls are chasing down all the way back to their 22. Johan Husson picks it up back there, and he does a dummy. That wasn't a good move. He should have kicked it. He's tackled there. Ruck is formed. Now, just moments ago, the Bulls were down about 15 meters away. They're all the way back on their side. The crowd is into it now. 4:44. Ambrose Papier will go for the kick over Josh Van der Vlier's head. There's the box kick. Going to go to about midfield. Shame. The Bulls had something going. Oh, nice high ball work there by Leinster. And Leinster with the ball at midfield, coming to the middle, and the tackles made there. Was that Marcel Coetzee? I cannot see. Ooh. Elric Lowe was offside, but not called for being offside there. Makes the tackle. Josh Van der Vlier offloads. That ball goes wide. Bounces over there. That's a forward pass. And they turn it over to the Bulls. 5 minutes in now. Both sides a little bit unsettled here. Husson's kick back down there deep in Leinster territory, not well advised. The Bulls actually had something going there. Some nice work picking up meters on every carry a few moments ago. So RDS Arena, folks, in Dublin. Looks like a sold-out full house here tonight. Beautiful conditions, partly cloudy, but the clouds are having no impact on the game whatsoever. Right, a little sloppy stuff there. He's admonishing a couple players for just play the game, no theatrics. 5:56 now into the contest as Leinster gets ready for this scrum. This will be for the Bulls. All right. Reminding the players about stability once again. Craig Evans is. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the Bulls, can they pull off another good scrum here? This one's holding up. Ball's in the pipe. It's going sideways now. The Bulls should win another penalty there. Oh, yes! The Bulls, a major penalty here on the scrum. But Ambrose Papier picks up a Playovic. He breaks through. He gets some help. Finally, Marcel Coetzee comes down. He enters from the side, though. And the ruck is formed. The Bulls playing advantage here. Elric Lowe does the job of scrum hash. Josh Van der Vlier has him wrapped up, trying to strip the ball. He does. It comes loose. We're going to come back for the penalty on the scrum. Craig Evans blows a whistle. We're going to come back. Josh Van der Vlier does a nice job there stripping the ball out of Elric Lowe as he went down. Standing up in the scrum. So the Bulls scrum is looking very dominant early on here. I mean, they really surged. Leinster just collapsed like a cheap suit there. Henry Titus, welcome to you. Sorry. All right. John and Anela Lucas. Okay, well, welcome to both of you. All right, so the Bulls are going to go for the post this time from about 47 meters away. Johan Husson will kick it. Clock has started on that penalty, so the tee is brought out to him. Bulls going to go for it. See if they can't get any points. Jake White up in the seats there. All right, so Craig Evans has just worn Leinster's captain about It wasn't Luke McGrath. I don't know who that was. That was a front rower. Warned him. I think it was Ronan Kelleher. He was warning about how their scrum just keeps collapsing, that they needed to fix it. So 8 minutes in, Johan Gussen can put the Bulls on the board. Long kick, though. He's got 25 seconds left on that shot clock. Looks good. Does he have the distance? Beautiful stroke by Johan Gussen, and the Bulls go out 8 minutes, 15 seconds into the contest. 3-0. The boys from the High Veld are out in front. Good start to this game. All right, so 3-0. Wow. Ruben dislikes the Bulls. Well, I'm a Stormers fan too, but I love South Africa rugby, so we've got to root for them. Deep back there, and it's Elric Lowe who takes it 5 meters out. He's still got the ball approaching the 22. Got 3 men tackling, and they finally get him down to the 22. Elric Lowe picks up a good 17 meters there. Call to use it. Papier gets it over to Vulko Lowe, I think it was. Ball's available in the ruck. Papier kicks it over the top. The chase is on. That's going to get close to the 10-meter line. Bounces up in the air and goes into touch. So it will be, I think it'll be a Leinster, or did they touch the ball? Not sure what happened there. Bad camera angle here. Still not able to see whether the Bulls get it. No, it is Leinster. I was going to say, I didn't think anybody touched that. 9:20 in the game. Leinster have it just inside the 10-meter line. Bulls side of the pitch. Ronan Kelleher throws it in, and they're successful. Here come Leinster. Kick over the top. There's a chase on by at least 4 Leinster players. One of the Bulls got to get over there, and they do. Willie LaRue takes it inside the 22. He's tackled immediately. He's going to get a penalty here. Now, he did place the ball. He placed the ball, but Leinster's all over it, falling on the pile. So somehow the Bulls held on to that. Willie LaRue did a great job releasing it. He's got people lying on top. He looks to be in a bit of a pain. So the Bulls now, are they looking for the release? No, they're going to carry it through. Caden Moody, he throws it away. Oh, Caden Moody threw it away. David Creel was on the wing, and Caden Moody released it and lost the ball into touch. Bad mojo there. The Bulls had something good idea going on there, but geez. So now it's a Leinster line out inside the Bulls 22 after Caden Moody threw it away. Well, you can tell that the Guinness is pouring loudly, folks, because the crowd is into it already. All right, over the top, the Bulls get it. So that worked out pretty well, but they lose it. They spill it forward. It's a knock-on, and Leinster has it again after the Bulls spill the ball forward. Harry Burns swallowed there by the defenders. Nice carry there by Jack Conan. Conan to Josh Van der Fleer. And Ambrose Papier misses the tackle, but then the rest of the Bulls clean it up. Here they come back the other way to Michael Alatoa with the carry in the center of the pitch. And Leinster comes out to the near side. And Moody misses a tackle. Oh my goodness, that's a forward pass. No, a knock-on. We got a little extra activity going on here with Escom. James Lowe, that was a forward pass. Leinster will... No, it was a knock-on, excuse me, not a forward pass. I saw a forward pass, but it came after the knock-on. So Leinster will turn the ball back over to the Bulls. Boy, that was Aka Fundameva who stole that ball, and then he lost it. And it just went forward. All right, we're going to see the Bulls will have the ball now in another scrum. The scrum has been dominant. They get another penalty here, it'd be fantastic. Boy, Willie LaRue did a great job. That's where the knock-on came. He got himself in there on the tackle, and the ball bounced off. Yeah, it's a knock-on. It's clearly a knock-on. Oh, and then James Lowe sticks his hand in Willie LaRue's face. That's what the extra stuff was all about. So 11:54 now. It's a low-scoring contest so far. This, I think, surprising everybody. The Bulls' third scrum attempt here. They've won both scrums on penalties. Well, the one wasn't a penalty. They should have had a penalty. Bind. Set. And it collapses again. The penalty, and the Bulls win it. Leinster's been warned. Oh, they're going to talk to the captain now, Craig Evans.
All the power and all the pressure coming from the visitors.
3 scrums, 3 penalties to the Bulls, okay? Hinge, pop under pressure, now you're tight there going to his knee. I need a better height. I need you to keep this scrum on the floor. That's 3 and 3 now.
All right, so they're warned. Ronan Kelleher walks back. They have been warned. 3 scrums, 3 penalties. The Bulls have a dominant scrum, as they've had in recent weeks. Gussen, no, that's Willie LaRue that kicks that, not Gussen. Or was it Gussen? Yeah, they hinged and dropped. Yep. So the Bulls get some territory out of that. They'll be on the Leinster side of the pitch now. 12:56, 48 meters out now. Here's the line out. They go deep, and that's successful to Elric Lowe. Papier over to the middle. Hussein. Oh, that was a tough pass to Marcel Coetzee. He got 3 players picking him up in the air, and now they're not rolling away. Thank you. A penalty at midfield, a chance for the Bulls to make 3 more points here if they want. Hussein can make this from midfield, no doubt about it. Will the Bulls go for the 3 points? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see what we come up with here. Yeah, just lying on the ground, both of them. I think they're going to go for the post. Yep, here comes the tee again. 56 seconds on it. Why not keep running over that scoreboard? Johan and Anelda. Hendo, okay, danke. Echni, Chavitni. Okay, all right. What didn't you know? What did Hendo tell you? Oh, don't forget to like. Yeah, please do like it, the broadcast. We've got 26 likes, 103 people here. As the Bulls lead 14 minutes in the contest, Johan Hussein at midfield, right in the middle of the pitch, after not rolling away a penalty. Should be money for Hussein, but we never count ourselves too quickly. 50-meter kick, straight on. He's got the distance and right between the pipes, and the Bulls lead 6-0. There you go, folks. Bulls out to a 6-0 lead. Johan Hussein looking like gold so far. So, Leinster making a lot of mistakes. The Bulls can't count on it. They have to start getting some tries here. All right, 14:34 in the contest. People in the crowd waving to the cameras. Here comes Harry Byrne. Kicks it to the Bulls on the far side of the pitch. That almost went into touch, but not quite. Elric Lowe, once again, up to just short of the 22. Ruck is formed. Call to use it already for Ambrose Papier. Better hurry up. He does. Kicks it over the top. That ball's going to go out short of midfield. Taken there. Ooh, nicely done by Rob Russell. And he evades tackles down inside the 10-meter line. Russell picks up about 10 meters. Here, McGrath hands it off. And the Leinster holds on to it. Ruck is formed. Harry Byrne now. Leinster coming to the near side. Larmer now, and Larmer nearly breaks through, but he's taken down. Villanueva's over there. Ball goes back to the center of the pitch. Harry Byrne. Josh van der Fleer over midfield, tackled by the Bulls. And they push through. Akker van der Merwe gets out of the way. Harry Byrne. Oh, that was a dangerous tackle by Nordkia. I'm lucky he didn't get called for a penalty. He went for the legs and not for the tackle. Over midfield. Leinster now still working through some phases. They rush up, and the Bulls are there. Steenkamp misses the tackle. Gerhard Steenkamp misses the tackle, but the tackle is made. The ruck is formed, and Marcel Marco van Staden tries to do a counter ruck. The ball's kicked high into the air, and it's taken by Johan Hussein. He's met immediately and tackled. Ball's available in the ruck for the Bulls, and Steenkamp now with the carry. He doesn't go anywhere. Did he knock it on? He did knock it on. Oh, sloppy play from the Bulls there, unnecessary. That's going to give Leinster their first scrum, and they've had 3 penalties on the scrum so far. So we line up for the scrum. Let's see if Leinster has improved their problematic scrum. In that front row, it's Michael Alatoa. Ronan Kelleher is the hooker, and then Cian Healy. So let's see what happens here. So far, it's been all Bulls in the scrum. 16 minutes, 40 seconds contest. Thanks for being here, folks. Be sure to hit the like button if you don't mind. Did we have 39 likes in that before? Now we have 28? Or did I just imagine that? Maybe I imagined that. All right, taking a little bit of time to get this thing going here. 16:55 in the first half. Full house at RDS Arena. Bind. Set. And Leinster doing a better job this time, and that's not going anywhere. So they pull it out. They go to the short side of the pitch. And met over there by Elric Lowe. Drive him into touch. Yeah! Yabo! And the Bulls drive them into touch. 3 players teamed up there. Nordkia, Elric Lowe, and I think Devin Williams also got in on that. Push him into touch. That'll give the ball back to the Bulls. Nicely done. Yeah, Devin Williams is there. Oh, and Ambrose Papier. I didn't see him. 5 Bulls were there. Papier's short. I couldn't see him. Well done by the Bulls. That just gang tackling there. Drive them in touch. Line out, very well done, high in the air. Nicely pulled down by Ruin for Mock. It was a little bit astray. And the Bulls are into a rolling maul. They picked up about 5 meters here. Fundamev is at the back. Papier is going to take it, and he'll kick it over the top. Nearly charged down. He fell on the ground. I don't know if he was tackled or what. And Leinster gets it short of midfield. They leave it on the pitch. Oh, sloppy ball handling, but they somehow survive it. Right through the middle, come Leinster. We're in trouble. The Bulls are in trouble. Oh, Josh Van der Fleer is going to score out of the post. Oh, he hit the post. Josh Van der Fleer hit the post. I don't know if he got the try or not. Oh, what a wicked collision with the post by Josh Van der Fleer. Looks like he got the try. I'd like to see it on replay. Oh, what a mistake by the Bulls overcommitting on that sloppy play. Let's see that again on replay. You notice they're not showing the replay here. I love how they do that when we're not. Here we go, finally. All right. Oh, man. And Kane and Moody once again cocked up, overplayed it, and that's how the player broke through. That's 2 huge mistakes by Kane and Moody early in this game. So here's Van der Fleer. Let me see. He's close. Yeah, he got it over. I just couldn't see it from that angle. So that should be an easy conversion here. So Josh Van der Fleer, of course, relying on South Africans. So Josh Van der Fleer for Leinster with a try. All right, so the restart, the Bulls kick it down inside the 22, taken down there by Leinster, and they kick it away. So going to find touch on the near side? It does. That's a heck of a kick by Leinster. So it'll give the Bulls a line out at about the 10-meter line. Ball's up in the stands. The fans are throwing it back onto the pitch. 1938 in the contest, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Mondag Dragon Gaming says he knows Steenekamp from his hometown. Well, that's awesome. I've never met him. Maybe you get me an interview with him. I interview the Bulls a lot, but not recently. I've been so busy. Usually I do it post-game, but I don't have time to hang around post-game today. Oh, nicely done by Rowan Norkia to save that. Marco van Staden threw one tackle, finally tackled. Papier going to kick it over top. The Bulls just keep kicking the ball away. Up in the air goes James Lowe. He's tackled shortly afterwards. Whoa, nice effort there by Kalen Doris. No, it's not Kalen Doris, excuse me. Doris on the bench, Jack Conan. So used to seeing that number on Kalen Doris. So Harry Byrne kicks it. Is it going to go into touch? Oh, wow. Well, nicely done by Rob Russell, who secures that ball on the far side for Leinster. The Bulls, oh, there's a knock on. So Leinster knocks it on, but the Bulls really cocking up their defense. All of a sudden, they've got some big gaping holes in their defense here. So that's a knock on there, but nicely done by Rob Russell, securing that ball, but he lost his footing as tackled by Johan Gussen. Crowd is booing, but I mean, you know, the player fell down in front of him. You can't help but fall on him. Yeah, Kean Healy's the one that lost that ball going forward. So Marco van Staden now getting some treatment down with his knee or his, I can't see what it is. Clock stopped at 20:41 in the contest. And Leinster out in front now, folks. Well, that try was a team try for sure. Nicely done. Jordan Larmore involved. Josh Van der Fleer finally got it. Yeah, man, he hit that post. But that's why we have the big cushions around the post. Yeah, no, it's definitely a clean try. I'm seeing it from the inside angle now, that replay. I hadn't seen that before. (20 minutes 41 seconds). Clock is stopped as Marco van Staden, Eskom, gets a little treatment on the pitch. I imagine he can continue. Let's see what the decision is. Oh, maybe he's coming out. No, he's coming out. Oh, no. That is bad news. Marco van Staden comes out of the game at 20:41. It doesn't look like, oh, he is. Oh, that is horrific news. Wow. Pilo Gumeda comes in. Wow, Van Staden is out of the game at 20:41. The clock is restarted. That is disastrous for the Bulls. That does not look good. I don't know if he hyperextended something or he tore something. Don't want to speculate, but he walked off, but he was a little ginger. So Marco van Staden leaves the game. 21-07, Leinster out in front, 7-6. Once again, it's the Bulls scrum. They've won 3 of the 4. Set, says Craig Evans. The ball's in the pipe. And Leinster's doing a much. Oh, now the Bulls are driving them forward again. There they go. There they go. No penalty called yet, and the Bulls come away with it. Gumeda picks it up. He's hit high. He's tackled. Now, Hussen's going to kick it to the near side. Chase is on by Kurtley Arnse. And the Bulls are playing a knock-on advantage. They get another scrum down here. It'd be very hard. I don't have his number. Okay, that's fine. Just saying. You said you knew him. Oh, right off the chest of Jordan Larmore, who's had a pretty good game, but that knock-on bounced right off his chest. A little bit of shoving going on out here. Some of these Irish players acting like punks. Craig Evans says, let's go. This is like the 5th scrum now. 6th scrum, something like that. A lot of them in this game, 22 minutes. The Bulls taking forever to get up here. It's an all-bearded front row for the Bulls, with Lowe, Fundemev, Steenekamp all having beards. 22-24. In the first half, Leinster leading 7-6. The Bulls with another scrum. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the ball's put in the pipe, and we've got problem here. Too much movement. All right, going to reset it. Too much movement. So here we go. Boy, Marco van Staden going out of the game. That is not a good sign. And way too early. 20 minutes in the first half. Crouch. Bind. Set. Steady. Oh, now the Bulls collapse. And they give up a penalty. What happened there? Leinster suddenly has turned the tables in the scrum. And the Bulls call for collapsing the scrum. And there's no doubt about it. They definitely collapsed the scrum there. Michael Alatoa looks pretty happy about the outcome there. But the Bulls just got manhandled there. What happened? Leinster. Oh, Leinster went early. That's why they won. Oh, Craig Evans missed that. Leinster went early on the replay. It's clear that they went early before the call was made. It should have been a penalty on Leinster for early engagement, but they get away with it, and they're inside the 10-meter line on the Bulls side of the pitch. They throw it in the air, and they come away with it. The Bulls need to be careful here. Oh, they got a line break there nearly, but James Lowe is tracked down by Marcel Coetzee. Ball's kicked, and it's going to find touch. Ah, beautiful kick by Leinster. Is going to put the Bulls all the way back around 5 meters line out. Put the Bulls deep. Put them in jeopardy here. Leading 7-6, Leinster is. Still in the first half, 24 minutes, 44 seconds. Harry Byrne with a nice kick there. It's just brilliant stuff. Man, the Bulls nearly got sliced away, their defense there, before that kick. That is an absolutely brilliant kick. All right, so we're ready for the line out now. The Bulls from their 5-meter line. And what's going on? Whistle's blown. So Leinster cheating in the line out, and Craig Evans calls him on it. The Bulls come away with it. Oh, Papier found a gap, and he ran up and found a nice spot to kick the ball, and that went back all the way over midfield from about 5 meters. Here comes Leinster over midfield. Oh, Marcel Coetzee with a brutal tackle there on Rob Russell. Jordan Larmor goes wide. Harry Byrne on the outside. Oh, that was a forward pass. Come on, Craig Evans. That was a forward pass. Good Lord. Nope. Leinster still has the ball. No call for a forward pass. Fundemev. Wilco Lowe. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, The Bulls stole it, then lost it. Now, Billy LaRue has the ball inside the 22. Somebody knocked it on, whether it was the Bulls or Leinster. Somebody knocked that ball on. But the Bulls, was it David Creel stole that thing? Wow. So, 26 minutes, 40 seconds in the contest. Sorry, folks, that was the campaign related. I had to take that. So 27-44. 27-44 in the contest. Leinster's going to kick it in the corner here. Yep. So we are got Leinster down deep now once again. 28:08. 7 minutes, 6 seconds in here. Line out is good to Leinster. They're driving, but the Bulls are holding up at the moment. So, still going forward here. No call to use it. They're inches away. Did they get in? I think they're in, but is it over? I can't tell. Oh, and Craig Evans finally awards the try, and I can't see who it is. Oh, the television crew goes away the moments later. So who was that? That was Ronan Kelleher who got it. That makes sense. The hooker scores for... So Leinster out in front here. The Bulls, big mistakes there. So Kelleher gets that one. All righty, so there we go, folks. So 2 tries here. Now Leinster are going to have the conversion attempt coming up. (29:47). 12 minutes, or 12-6. Here's a kick from the corner by Harry Byrne. Here it goes. And it's going to curve back. Will he get it? Ooh, just missed the post. So it was curving, but didn't quite get enough. So it's 12-6 now. Leinster out in front after 2 tries. All right. So number 1 and number 2 team in URC action right here. Playing at RDS Arena in Dublin. Leinster out in front 12-6 after 2 tries. One by Josh van der Fleer. A beautiful team try that he dotted down. And the other try from Ronan Kelleher after a foolish penalty by the Bulls. So the Bulls now trailing by 6 points, and we're approaching halftime. 30 minutes, 18 seconds into the contest. So that ball goes deep inside the 22, taken down there. Ball's kicked from inside the 22 into touch. All right. .30-52 in the first half. 12-6 now, and the Bulls will have a line out. Yeah, Leinster do look a little tough at the moment here. The Bulls not getting any traction offensively. Nicely done. Elric Lowe comes down with the lineup. Ball squirts out. Akrafanov picks it up, feeds it over to Hussein, who kicks it high into the air. The chase is on, but that's not going to be ideal. Kane and Moody knocks it on. It's taken by Leinster. They've got a knockout advantage here, and they throw it wide. They've got some space for James Lowe on the outside. Lowe will kick it forward. And he's going to go straight into touch, but we're going to come back because it was an advantage for the knock-on. Wow. Rob Russell doing a great job here for Ireland in this game. So, here we go. 31-46. Still Leinster 12-6. The Bulls could use a try here. It'd be nice. Be nice to see them get a try, but it's a Bulls line out. Okay, I guess there was no knock-on back there. I saw a knock-on from Kane and Moody. Apparently not. So the Bulls wind up with the ball after James Lowe kicks it into touch. Just inside Leinster side of the half. They're into a rolling maul here, and they're picking up a little bit of space here, are the Bulls. Once, and then again, Papier kicks it away. I don't understand why they keep kicking the ball away. And James Lowe knocks it up in the air. It goes backwards and tackled inside the 22. The Bulls are there. So Leinster with the ball inside their 22. 7.5 minutes remain in the first half. Ball's available. Told to use it once already. McGrath is told to use it. He hasn't. Okay, yeah, kicks it away. Will it find touch? It does find touch. So it'll be a line out for the Bulls. Although Hussein threatens to take the ball, but that was not a wise move, so he chose not to do it. All right, so let's see what happens here. Coming up on 33 minutes in the first half. Bulls the line out. Remember, folks, we lost Marco van Staden at just 20 minutes and 41 seconds in the contest, and looked like either something hyperextended or he pulled something. Hopefully there's no tears, and he's okay and fit to return, but not in this game, I don't think. 33 minutes into the first half. Line out is successful, but the player's touched in the air. No penalty called. My goodness. And Creel cuts back, and he's driven backwards. So Leinster's defense is pretty good so far today. They've done it pretty good. Since early on when the Bulls actually had some momentum. And there's Marcel Coetzee carrying it. Gumeda in there. And then Philly LaRue kicks it to the far side into the air. The chase is on. And once again, Larmore gets it back there. But he slips on the turf. A lot of players slipping on the grass out here tonight. But Leinster has it outside their 22. And that ball's kicked down to about the other 22. So here comes. Oh, Hussein is on the loose. And it's currently RSA streaming down the sideline. He's going to get all the way. And he gets the try. He's hit hard and high. And he's coming at a head of steam. So he took out the opponent. Who was that? Was it Larmore or Rob Russell? They came off better or worse. As the Bulls score in the corner, Kurtley Arnsey, what a burst of speed. Johan Hussein gets the breakaway. So Hussein picks it from deep in his own territory and slips a tackle, gets it up to the 10-meter line, and then it's all up to Kurtley Arnsey. Oh, that should be a card on Leinster. That's a high tackle. Yeah, Jack Conan missed the tackle on Hussein. He tried to get him. And then Kurtley Arnsey held on to that ball. That should be a penalty. That's a card on the scrum half. McGrath, he went high. Never tried to tackle him. Tried to hit him high. We need his TMO in here. That could have hurt Kurtley Arnsey. That should be a card. That's a red card, man. The Irish announcer saying it's a no-arms tackle. No, it's a card. No, they're not going to call penalty. That's crap. So the conversion's no good, so it's going to be 12-11. So 12-11 now is the score as we approach halftime. That was crap. That should have been a card. I mean, there's no attempt to tackle. He hits him right in his shoulder. Okay, we're going to the TMO finally. Thank you. Has to be at least a yellow card. I mean, there's no attempt to tackle. He went right in, drove right into his shoulder. Head to the shoulder. The only reason he didn't hit his head is because he came from the side.
So I'll show you the best angle first, which shows the contact,
and
then we'll move through from there.
Let's see what happens here.
Speed, then he's coming across to make the tackle as well.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to, Craig Evans is trying to excuse it, but let's see the TMO. Let's see the replay here.
So here it is.
Look at that. Oh, it is head-to-head. He hits Curtly right in the face. Wow. He hits him right in the face. I didn't see that until it slowed it down.
Always upright.
Oh, yeah. That's a card. That'll be a red card.
The speed that he comes across
appears to be going through the body.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah, but the heads do kiss together.
Yeah, I agree.
So you can give me a yellow card.
We got head contact. We all agree on that. We do have foul play because the player is upright. Looking at the footage there, speaking here, we agree the most of the force goes through the body. You agree?
That's in the head.
Okay, so on that basis,
Yellow
it's
card.
going to be a yellow card to Blue 9.
So the TMO agrees. Well, I suppose that's fine, but it's definitely a card. Definitely a card.
Usual for Leinster to give that type of
Are you the captain now? Luke's gone off.
penalty away, to be honest. Usually
Okay,
the
who's
tackle
the
technique is very
captain for
clear
Leinster now?
I wish the announcers shut up so we can hear.
It is going to be here. Okay. We got hard contact and we got foul play. Most of the force is going through the body, so that's where we arrive at the yellow cards. There'll be no replacement for 9. No, it's just making.
Yep, that's a yellow card. He's got an HIA anyway, so he's out of the game for 10 minutes for that reason. But he can't be replaced. So 35-30, 12-11. 35-37. So, 12-11 now. Leinster kicks it. Harry Byrne to the far side. Going to be around the 22. It's taken by Elric Lowe, and boy, he's met the moment he touches the ball by Rob Russell. Bulls have it. Ruck is kind of sloppy ruck. They're trying to dig it out of there. Papier's trying to get it, but we've got Leinster hands all in the ruck there. Ball goes high up to about midfield where it's taken by Leinster. Let's not overrun the play here. Gumeda with a tackle. He's trying to get away. He does. And Leinster now, once again with another carry here. We're less than 4 minutes from halftime. They go wide with it. Jordan Larmore sends it out there. Tackle made by Wilco Lowe. And a penalty for not releasing the ball or off the feet, one of the two. So Leinster with a mistake there. That puts the Bulls in a position where they can kick it down the pitch here with just 3 minutes, about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes left in the first half. So here's the kick down the pitch. And Johan puts it inside the 22. The Bulls will be down inside the 22 with just 3 minutes left in the first half. And prime position here if they take control. They've got a player up. Good chance to score a try here. All right, Bulls, let's get down there. You got 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. So Fundamental comes over for the line out. Ball's dry. Need a good line out here, boys. They have it. They come down with it. They come away from it right away. Akafandam over to Papier. Papier, he finds Devin Williams. Williams goes wide to Curtly Arnsay. Arnsay on the outside, but he's close to that touch line. Got to be careful. Down to 5 meters is Curtly Arnsay. The Bulls are driving. Here they go. Oh, so close. Hands in the ruck. No penalty called. What the hell? No hands in the ruck. Boy, Leinster gets away with hands in the ruck. And they steal the ball. That's BS. They came in from the side entry, hands in the ruck, and they get away with it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what Leinster just got away with there. Right in front of Craig Evans. Right in front of Craig Evans. Let's see this again on the replay. Curtly Arnsay fights off the first tackle, and then it takes 3 guys to tackle him. And then there's hands. He's on the ground. His hands are on the ground. That should have been a penalty against Leinster. Should have been a penalty. His hands were on the ground. But now the Bulls have it again outside the 22 with a minute and a half left. They go deep. Ulrich Lowe. Papier over to the middle. Hussein. Gumeda now. Gumeda's down, but we're outside the 22 here. The Bulls got to do something. Curtly Arnsay bounces off his hands. He holds on to it. Ball's placed. Look, come on. What is this crap? Thank you. There's a penalty right there. Finally. Finally. I mean, they're walking in from the side. They got their feet in there, kicking the ball. They're touching with their hands on the ground. Finally, the penalty's called. So will the Bulls take the 3 points? These are golden points here. Or will they go for the corner? I think they should take 3 here. Take the lead after missing that conversion. Yeah, they're going for the post. Yeah, take a halftime lead. Smart move. Smart move by the Bulls. There's a high tackle there on Curtly Arnsay. It wasn't called. And look at his hands in there. Players. It's finally. Ugh. Ooh, touching the scrum half, that's another thing too. All right, so the Bulls' chance to take the lead here with just 25 seconds remaining. We'll be at halftime here in just a few moments, folks. 39-40. And 50. There's mid halftime. Is it good? Flags go up. Bulls lead 14-12. That's halftime, folks, at RDS Arena, and the Bulls now lead going into the locker room. Interesting first half. Bulls with just a single try, and Leinster with 2. So there you go. Kick is good. 14-12. It's halftime. RDS Arena. So let's go ahead and get halftime marker up. There we go. So halftime, folks. I hope you're enjoying the color commentary and play-by-play. A very experienced Leinster team taking on the Bulls. A number of Springboks, of course, playing for the Bulls, but watching Leinster is like watching the Irish starting lineup for Ireland. It's crazy how many Irish nationals in here. Craig Evans making the call, the Welsh official. Chris Busby and Andy Fogarty are on the sidelines. Ben Whitehouse is the television match official. And we had a yellow card there late in the first half against Leinster. That was against the scrum half Luke McGrath, who made a crazy tackle attempt, went straight for the head of Curtly Arnsay. But it was a bang-bang play. Arnsay was coming full speed down the pitch, and McGrath was coming full speed from here. So, tough one, but he didn't try to go to wrap up the legs. He went high straight into him. So he winds up with a yellow card, but he was going to be gone anyway based on that contact. He's got a head injury assessment. So, there you have it. Into the locker room they go at RDS Arena, and the kids come out on the pitch to have their fun. Yep. So the Bulls leading 14-12 at halftime. We'll see how this continues the second half, but the Bulls need to win this one. So, there you go. There you go, folks. All righty. All right. 29th. Okay. So they're showing replays of some of the action from that round. In the URC action, we've got a number of games going on this weekend. Of course, we've also got Benetton and Connacht are playing. Let me just find the URC page here, just run through it. Of course, we're talking about the top 2 teams in the league right now. That's Leinster and the Bulls. So that other game, which is the Dragons and Zebra Parma, Dragons are out in front 13-6. Here the Bulls are leading on the road 14-12. Tomorrow in action, Benetton hosting Connacht. Then it's the Sharks at home in Durban hosting Edinburgh, who were last week in Cape Town. The Osprey are hosting the Emirates Lions, who suddenly look very good. The Lions making a play here. They are actually in playoff position. The Osprey, the Welsh side, in 11th position. Then the Stormers, who jumped from 8th to 5th position last week as a consequence of winning that game against Edinburgh. And they're hosting Ulster tomorrow. I'll be covering that game here on Rugby Ascendant. I hope you can tune in for that. Appreciate you being here. That would be fantastic. Thank you all so much for that. Wow, we've shedded a lot of people here. We just had how many people a moment ago? 130, and now we dropped a whole bunch. Scarlets and Glasgow also playing tomorrow, and then Munster and Cardiff. That's how it goes. On the table, as I said, the top-ranked team is Leinster with 49 points on the log, 10-2 after 12 games. The Bulls 9-3 and 45 points on the log. But the Bulls have been looking better and better as the season's progressed. Absolutely looking better and better. So halftime. That's interesting. The other channel has 132 people watching it, and they're not saying anything. They're silent. They don't even give commentary during halftime. That's interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. Didn't know that they did that. Interesting. Well, yeah. So in your top 8, Leinster number 1, because the top 8 of the 16 teams are the ones that advance to the knockout round for the playoffs after 18 games. Leinster, first place after 2/3 of the season. The Bulls in second place. Glasgow comes in third, just 1 point behind the Bulls on the log, also with a record of 9-3. Munster is fourth after a shaky start to the season. They're now 7 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses, and have 39 points. They've picked up 9 bonus points. Wow. I think only the Lions have more bonus points. Yes, they have 10 bonus points, which is amazing. That put them in playoff contention. Without those 10 bonus points, they'd be down near the bottom of the log because there's 6 wins and 6 losses. But Munster in 4th position, the Stormers in 5th, 7-5. Then comes Edinburgh at 8-4, Ulster at 7-5, and then the Lions down there at 6-6 at the bottom. Connacht, Benetton, Osprey, Cardiff, Scarlets. Then the Sharks, who've been the basement dwellers for the entire season, have climbed out of the basement with a victory last week against Ulster. So they're now in 14th position, 2 wins and 10 losses, just 14 points on the log. Zebra Parma in 15th position, and then the Dragons down there pulling up the rear at 2 wins, 10 losses, just 11 points on the log. And that's what it looks like in URC action so far this season, folks. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. What a great tournament this is. Some amazing players from around the world, from Argentina, from New Zealand, from Ireland, from Italy, from even the USA, England, Scotland, Wales, South Africa, all competing in this competition. It's really fantastic. I have to say that I don't miss Super Rugby at all. I do miss some of the games and some of the time, but the way that Super Rugby evolved over the years, it became less and less watchable. I really found it to be just a frustrating game to watch. In the end, Super Rugby, they're constantly jiggering and rejiggering the whole thing. Really frustrating. So anyway, yeah. Are you watching the game? Oh, huh? So red card all day. How they didn't give red card. I thought it was a red card too. It's the force of impact. That's a mitigation. Or even watching the game. Well, the force of impact was pretty hard. I mean, his head hit first. Then they tried to say the body. Anyway, whatever. It was reckless play by McGrath. Shouldn't have done it. Yes, Yetter says red would be a bit harsh. I mean, it looked bad, but most of the force went to the body, mainly shoulder. Yeah, I think most of the force went to the shoulder. Yeah, I think you can agree with that. Yeah, but it was reckless play. There's no reason to come charging the player like that. Maybe he misjudged the distance. I don't know. But that's a tough one nonetheless. Anyway, but there's a yellow card. The Dragons are winning. That's correct, Ruben. Yep, we can beat the Leinster side. We should beat them. So it would be nice to see that happen. So Christo is here. Welcome from Kimberley, Christo. You are the site of the world's largest hand-dug man-made hole. That's right. In Kimberley, South Africa, folks. So it has a lot of interesting little things like that. It also has a meteor crater just north of Pretoria that is millions of years old. Most people didn't know it's a meteor crater. It's a meteor crater, but it's interesting. Bulls are like Australia. You support whoever they're playing against. Exactly. Oh, playing against him. Oh, wait, David is supporting Leinster. Really? Yeah, you cannot relax against Leinster. It's like playing the All Blacks. You've got to put your foot on their throat until the final whistle. He wanted to stop Kirtley. Yes, he did want to stop Kirtley, but that's not the way to go about it. That was pretty brutal. Pretty brutal, folks. Yeah, so, yeah, this is kind of nice to have a game on Friday to call. Absolutely. Good stuff. Yep. So, where are we at here? Didn't wrap his shoulders, arms around. That was like this league. Yeah, no, exactly. He didn't wrap his arms. He just charged into him. It was reckless. That was my point. Reckless. Just watching the replay of that. I'm going to watch it here one more time. Hussein just finds a gap and takes off. Avoids that one tackle by Jack Conan. Jack Conan missed it. And then Kirtley Arnse just off to the races. And here comes McGrath. Boom. Right to the head. Ooh, just reckless stuff. Yep. So Kirtley went straight to McGrath to check on his health. He's a good man there. Boy, Hussein did an incredible job keeping his balance, staying on his feet, and then he found Kirtley, and it might have been a forward pass now that I'm watching on a replay. It didn't look forward real time. It was probably marginal. Anyway, so there you have it. There you have it, man. Wow. Good stuff. Oof, that's ugly. Watching the replay over and over again here, that contact, they keep showing it on the screen. Anyway, so here we are. Bulls with a chance to climb into first place if they can hold on here, but they're going to have to do more in the second half. One try is not going to get it done. You need to start scoring some tries. Marco van Staden, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, went out in that first half at 20 minutes and 41 seconds with an undisclosed injury. It looks like he won't be back in this game. Could end in a draw, but unlikely. I agree. Yeah, Leinster's getting away with murder at the breakdown. 100% Mum was a boss, and I complained about it all along. I mean, absolutely. Their hands are in the ruck. They're off their feet. They're side entry, and Craig Evans is letting them get away with it time and time again. In fact, the Bulls were about to score, and they pulled that crap a meter out, and the Bulls never got a try as a consequence. Anyway, it's just very frustrating. They eventually got it later on with Kirtley Arnse, but no, it's they're getting away with all kinds of crap at the breakdown, and that's not right. Need to clean that up. No, they are getting away with stuff. Hands in the ruck. I mean, there's a player who's doing a counter ruck, and he's over the ball, and he's fine. He's on his feet, but then he puts his hands down on the ground, and then he touches the ball. That's illegal. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot put your hands on the ground to brace yourself and still be. You've got to retreat. You got to come back up and reset yourself. Yeah. So anyway, but whatever. I'm sure the Bulls have probably made a few mistakes that I've missed here that haven't been called as penalties. Craig Evans doing a pretty good job calling this game. He's one of the better referees out there. Certainly one of the least biased ones that I've seen. Not that any of them are biased, but he certainly seems to play above board as an official. The Bulls making it back out on the pitch now. The replacement player is getting loose in the try zone in the near end of the pitch as we have the camera angle from the end of the field here. RDS Arena in Dublin, folks, the scene of tonight's matchup between the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams in United Rugby Championship action. So whoever loses here will still be in playoff contention. They'll be either first or second. The difference is for the Bulls, they could slide back down the log because they're just a point ahead of Glasgow. But Leinster, even with a loss, could stay in second place because they're 4 points ahead of Glasgow. So that's the only team that can threaten them is a team from Scotland. Munster's 39 points. They're just too far away. So Bulls are on the pitch now. Here come Leinster back out of the locker room. Let's turn off the halftime marker, and we're ready to get going here for the second half action from Dublin and see if the Bulls can keep it up. Again, a bit disturbing. You see what happened to Marco van Staden. We don't know the status of that. It has not been talked about. Here's Leinster now on the pitch. And we're back for the second half. I think a lot of seats empty. People must be getting a lot of beer right now. Yep. Here we go. Jake White up in the booth. So here we go. Ball start, kick deep to the Bulls and taken on the fly by Elric Lowe. He charges over the 22, tackle there. And once again, Leinster on the side, they retreat there. Okay. So Ambrose Papier being told to use it. A lot of hands in there from Alatoa. And Papier kicks it high in the air. It doesn't go very far. And the ball bounces off the turf. What's the penalty for? Within the 10. Well, you couldn't help it. He didn't kick it 10 meters. Good Lord. Papier's terrible kick. Yeah, the Bulls are called for not being, within 10 meters, but they couldn't help it. I mean, Papier kicked it like 6 meters. So that's a stupid penalty by Ambrose Papier, and now Leinster has the ball 5 meters out for a line out. Jeez. Good Lord. What a stupid, stupid kick. Well, there's constantly kicking the ball away. It's like watching, oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. Very frustrated by this. Leinster secure the ball. They're into a maul. The Bulls trying to fight them, but that ball is going forward. And it's just being held up, not going anywhere yet. Leinster's trying to drive. The Bulls still holding them up. Going nowhere. And Leinster goes down. The ball comes out, and they lose about 5 meters. Side entry. There was no ruck formed. How was it side entry? There was no ruck formed. Oh, he's going back to the maul. Wow, that was a long penalty. It took a long time for that thing to be called. Side entry. Seriously? All right, 5 meter line out again for Leinster. Where's the side entry? It's against Norkia. All right, Leinster gets another 5 meter line out. I don't know, but Craig Evans just cautioned Leinster. I don't know what it was about. So here's the line out. "42 minutes, 10 seconds in the contest." Ball bounced back, and Leinster muffed it all up, but somehow they come away with it. How is that not a knock-on? Josh van der Fleer with the ball. Told to release him. Leinster still has James Lowe playing the role of scrum half in there. Lowe again, the scrum half, digs it out. And that's a forward pass, but no call there. Tackle made. Bulls over top of it. Marcel Coetzee retreats. Bulls trying to avoid getting a penalty here. Ball comes out. And Kelleher is tackled. 10 meters out. Van der Fleer. Oh, they've got something space on the outside. Missed tackle by Keenan Moody. And then Courtney Arnsey. Keenan Moody making another mistake. Not his best day. Oh, was that a fair pass? I don't know. But Leinster still with the ball, and they're going to go wide. And there's a tackle there by Elric Lowe, I believe it is. Or no, Rowan Vermaak. Found him ever. The Bulls living dangerously here. And Leinster really pushing hard here with Joe McCarthy. Joe McCarthy with the carry, and then it's into the hands of Ryan Baird. And Leinster still with the ball. Marcel Coetzee retreats. Jack Conan now with the carry. The Bulls have had an answer so far, but it's just a matter of time the way this is going. Oh, the ball stays up there high, and then here comes Devin Williams with a big tackle from the side. So about 20 meters away now. There's going a lot of phases here. Tackle. Kean Healy is hit and taken down by Elric Lowe. Oh, they break through. And it had to be taken down by Ambrose Papier to save the day for the Bulls. Nearly had a steal there, but the player was tackled. So Van der Fleer sees some space, but then he's driven down. But we're only 8 meters away now. Harry Bird. Oh, that ball popped up, but didn't quite get it. Creel missed the tackle. And they try to come the other way, and there is Elric Lowe with a huge tackle. But he's got to roll away and get back into play here. And we got a Leinster player on the wrong side of the ball grabbing a hold of Creel. What is this all about? Unbelievable. Oh, there's going to be James Lowe in the corner, and there's a try. James Lowe gets a try in the corner. Unbelievable. So many phases there, and they wind up with it after all. James Lowe with the try for Ireland. Sorry, Leinster. Yeah, good job dotting it down, too, and making sure he got both hands on the ball. So Devin Williams missed a tackle, but he was tackling somebody else. He had to break away to get Lowe. So, yeah, he got caught cheating to the inside, and that allowed James Lowe. If he'd been playing the outside man, he could have pushed Lowe into touch, and there would have been no try. So Papier tried to get over there. Papier's been doing some great work here for the most part for the Bulls. Yep. So Leinster now back out in front. The Bulls squandering great opportunities there. Here comes the kick from Harry Byrne. (17-14). This conversion's critical. He's going to get it. It curves back in. It goes over the post, and he gets it. And it's 19-17 Leinster now. Bulls thought they were going to get the ball there, and they give up a try instead. So 46 minutes in the contest here. Leinster leading now by 5. The Bulls will restart it. Ball goes deep. And over the 22. Leinster has it. They take it back inside the 22, so they got to keep it in play. That ball goes deep, and it's taken back there by, is it Villy LaRue? No, it's not Villy LaRue. It's Devin Williams. Devin Williams kicks it, and Villy LaRue gives chase, but he's got to change directions, and Leinster comes away with it. So, Jamie Osborne. Oh, here comes Leinster on the wing. Oh, and Papier saves the day. Jamison Gibson Park. Oh, they're going to score again. And Devin Williams stops him 2 meters out, but Leinster's got, there it is. There it is, just off the bench. It's Michael Milne. Oh, and the route is on now. Michael Milne just came into the game along with Jamison Gibson Park, and Milne gets the try. Wow, the Bulls just falling apart all of a sudden. So there you go. Yeah, so that sucks. All right. So Bulls have done very little on offense here. Not scored tries when they needed to. And as a consequence now, Leinster running away. There's a bonus point right there. Oh, I put Bulls. It's actually Leinster. My bad. That's Leinster, not Bulls. So that's a bonus point for Leinster already. It takes them to 50 whether they win or not. So this is an easy kick for Harry Byrne. Should make it 26, and he gets it 26-14. Tough to win on the road, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. The only guy working their tail off that there is Curtly Arnse and Ambrose Papier. So Alatoa is out of the game. Sheehan is in for Kelleher. And Tad Furlong is in for Alatoa. Jenkins is in for Maloney. Bulls, Gumeda. Did he go into touch? No. Bulls still have it. But looks like Leinster have stolen the ball from the Bulls. 49 minutes, 20 seconds in the contest here. Bulls defense is there. Crowd really getting into it now. Now that Leinster's come to life. Gibson Park is out there. Leinster coming wide with it. And Creel won't let the player go. He holds on to Jordan Larmore and tackles him. Nicely done. Slows everything down. And a penalty for being off the feet against Steenkamp. Gibson Park tries to do the quick take, but he cannot go quickly. So, boy, Creel did a great job making a tackle. Boy, Creel really did a good job making that tackle. All right, folks, we are watching the clock slip away now. The Bulls' evening is getting away from them. Off the feet was a penalty against them. Not a particularly good kick by Harry Byrne. So, I think it was called against Gerhard Steenkamp there. So, it'll be a line out, and Dan Sheehan will throw it in for Leinster on the Bulls' side of the pitch. What's going on here? Clock is stopped. We got HIA for who? HIA, so who is it? Robbie Henshaw went off the pitch. So Turner comes in for Henshaw. Liam Turner comes in for Robbie Henshaw. And 11, so Devin Williams is going off for HIA. Forster comes in at 50-38. The Bulls stole it from a knock-on. They've got the ball now. Forster kicks it forward. Nice kick, but it's got to slow down. It's going to go right through the try zone. Damn. Harold Forster. Going to come all the way back. Not a good start for his evening. Man, should have gone for the 50-22 there, Harold Forster. Shame. It's going to come all the way back and be a scrum to Leinster. Was there... Oh, yeah, the Bulls should have the ball. We got to come back, yeah. The advantage wasn't over, was it? Another substitution coming for the Bulls. Groblar comes in. Okay, said advantage was over now. So the Bulls trying to say advantage wasn't over, so... All right. Here we go. 51-16. Leinster now 26-14 over the Bulls. The Bulls had something going there, and Harold Forster kicked it away. Should have gone for that 50-22. Crouch. Bind. Set. And Leinster collapses the scrum, but they get away with it. So ball comes out. Oh, Gibson Park with a brilliant pass. And here they come down the sideline again. And that ball is... Somehow Leinster still has it. What's going on here? Whistle blows. Not sure what the call is here at the end. That ball was all over the place. Great ball handling by Leinster. And then Creel made a dive there. Not sure what the call. Let me see the replay here. So Russell kicks it forward. It's picked up. And then I don't know what the call is there. Oh, it fell. Okay. All right. Gibson Park dropped it. So it must be a scrum to the Bulls, I would imagine, if that's the case. It took a while to figure that one out. (26-14). (52-35) in the second half. Leinster leading 26-14 at RDS Arena in Dublin. Crouch. Fine. Set. It is a Bulls scrum, but they need to have a good scrum here. Winning a penalty would be good, but it went down. But he's letting it play on, and a penalty called against the Bulls 5 meters out. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Penalty called against the Bulls in the scrum. Kick to the corner. So, wow, that sucks. It's all falling apart for the Bulls now. Not over, but not looking pretty at the moment. Line out successful to Leinster. Their driving mauls worked here in the past. The Bulls are up. There's a Bull player on the side. They need to get back on side. Oh, they nearly... That's a knock-on, but it is seen by Craig Evans. Ball was lost, but they somehow hold on to it. Ball's rolling around the pitch now. Oh, the Bulls win the penalty there. Well done. Saved him from disaster. Can't give up another try here. In at the side is the call. Johan Hussein needs a good kick here to get some territory. And one of the Leinster players getting treatment. I can't see who it is. I think it's off the bench there. .54 minutes. Ross Byrne comes into the game now, replacing Harry Byrne. Yep. Ross Byrne replaces Harry Byrne. Siblings. 54 minutes, 2 seconds. Clock is stopped as they attend to the Leinster player. No, it's not lost yet. Game isn't lost yet, but Bulls, if they given up a try there, it would have been a bridge too far. It's like easy. You get a contact or what's going on here? I can't see. Contact lens might be getting replaced. Watching the replay here now when the ball was turned over. .54-17. Here's a line out. Looking good. Oh, the Bulls with a great job here. Then they go to ground, and they've got a penalty here against Leinster. So nothing going to be doing here. They kick it over the top and out on the wing, and it's knocked forward to Kurt Learnsay as he's tackled by James Lowe. He gets his hands in there. So we're going to come back. It was a penalty. So the Bulls side entry against Leinster. So Bulls get to kick it down the pitch, gain some territory here. You need a try here, folks. Get back in this game. Bulls still in the game, but you need to have some good moves here. Leinster player doesn't agree that it was a side entry, shaking his head, or maybe just thinks, well, I made a mistake. I'm not sure which it was. 55-08. And that gets down around the 10-meter. Not a particularly great kick for Hussein, but the Bulls will be around the Leinster 10-meter line now, just inside it looks like. Oh, yeah, definitely side entry. There's three Leinster players in the back of that maul. 55-32 in the second half. Ball goes deep. They overcook it. Oh, my goodness. The Bulls screwed the pooch on this one, and Leinster comes away with it. What a big mistake by the – oh, good Lord. That ball is kicked down the pitch, and nicely done there by Ville de Roux inside of 22. Oh, it's charged down and picked up by Kurt Learnsay. He's on the loose. There goes Kurt Learnsay. He's got help. Here come the Bulls. Nortkia. Ville de Roux is on the loose. He goes wide to Nortkia. He goes wide. Oh, there's a high tackle. Kurt Learnsay taken down around the neck, and they got a penalty advantage, the Bulls here. Penalty advantage here. The Bulls have got to score here. Farmak to Ville de Roux. He's kicking advantage in the corner, but he kicks it right to Leinster. Going to come back for the high tackle there. Ooh, Kurt Learnsay taken down with a high tackle, and the Bulls going to get a chance at a 5-meter line out here. Learnsay sparks the Bulls. My goodness. And it all looked like it was going to go bad for the Bulls, and Kurt Learnsay just picked up the bouncing pinball and took off with it. And he had help, the Bulls, from Ruan Nortkia. And then Ville de Roux, back to Nortkia. Nortkia got it, and then over to Kurt Learnsay, who was tackled around the neck there by Ross Byrne. Which wasn't necessary because James Lowe was there. He didn't have to tackle him around the neck. So, all right, so we're going to have a 5-meter line out. What's the spiel here? Clock is stopped. Okay, it should be a 5-meter line out as Hussein kicks it in the corner. It's more like a 6-meter line out. Okay, that's pretty chintzy. All right, crowd's getting into it. 57 minutes. The Bulls have got to get a rolling maul here and get a try. Yep. Let's have a good line out here. Grublar screwed up the last one. Boy, the crowd is loud. And they throw it away again. What the hell? What the hell? And Villanueva's chasing all the way back to the 27-meter line. Oh, my goodness. The Bulls. Oh, and here they come, Leinster. There's space right there. Lots of players to feed it back to. Finally tackled. And they're all the way down the Bulls 22. The Bulls on the verge of scoring, and now they've given the ball back to Leinster all the way down here. Unbelievable. Joe McCarthy with a carry down to the 22. And they've got numbers on the outside. Again, Kanan Moody fails to make a tackle. He has been atrocious today. He's just phoning it in. Michael Milne. Oh, knocked on by Leinster. So the Bulls have it, playing a knock-on advantage. Seville LaRue kicks it over the top. Chases on. Nicely picked up by Creel. Creel avoids one tackle. He's got help. Come on, go, 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 go. You need support runners. Come on here. Ambrose Papier down to the 22. And my goodness, somehow the Bulls retain possession here. Steenekamp through the 22. The Bulls have got to get a try here. Herbelar, they go short side. Papier to Marcel Coetzee, who's been largely quiet in this game. Back to the 22. Oh, offside. Come on. Thank you. Offside. Good Lord. That should have been obvious on Jason Jenkins there. My goodness. Yeah, it was Kean Healy not Kean Healy. Tad Furlong who lost that ball back there for nicely picked up by Creel. Did a great job. And they fought off that one tackle, did a great job. So Forster, and then it was back to Papier, and it got him all the way down to 22. Man. So, Bulls should kick to the corner and get another chance here from 5 meters out if we could not throw the ball away again. So this one's not 5 meters. It's a terrible kick. It only gains about 10 meters. What the heck? You're not going to get a rolling maul from there. They had 5 meters out, 6 meters out. Now they're 17 meters out. And they threw the last two away. I don't know what's going on with Krubela here. But he's not playing well. They go short for Mock. They come down with it. Now they're into maul. They could have done this at the 5 meter line. Would have been nice. It's going nowhere. Bulls are going nowhere. Going to have to use it here in a moment. Now it starts surging forward. And they got more bodies. Gumeda comes in there. Forster comes in now. And they're trying to drive it forward. Every Bull is finding their way into that rolling maul. And now they're driving forward. Call to use it once, but they're still going forward. Why are they being told to use it? And here comes Courtney Arnsey, tries to break through. He's tackled. Papier. Marcel Coetzee, 7 meters away. The Bulls now. But did they turn it over? I think they turned it over. No, the Bulls still have it. Still driving forward. Bulls. Ball's placed. Papier. He goes the other way to the far side. Creel. Leinster's defense is too tough here. You're going to have to find some space. Steenekamp. There's some gaps here as the Leinster players get it placed over. It's stolen, but he's off his feet. Dan Sheehan gets a steal, but he was off his feet. Wow. So another turnover by the Bulls. That's disappointing. Come on, man. Oh, my goodness. So they kick it down the pitch. And now to be a Leinster line out way down here. Bulls, another time they're down inside the 10-meter line and they fail to score. So many trips down here and no points. So many trips down here and no points. Yep, so many opportunities. Oh, and Leinster driving again now up to midfield with the ball. Ruck formed. So Leinster brought fresh legs in here, and it's showing. The Bulls still running with most of the starting players. Oh, and it's dropped and lost by Kurt Learnse right through his hands. He's had a really good game. That's a shame for an unforced error. Oh, my goodness. Kurt Learnse turns it over now. He's had a brilliant game till that play. Just lost the ball. No reason for that. Just went right through his hands. So it'll be a scrum to Leinster deep. Shame. Yes, they needed that try. They needed it. And they didn't get it. So scrum. So Steenkamp is out finally. And Sifiwe Matazima comes in. Vermaak comes out. And we've got Williams is in. Forster's out after the head assessment. So who came in? Is it Ludwig? Somebody came in for Ruben Vermaak. I didn't catch who it was. So suddenly I've got stream issues here. The feed is dying. We're in Ireland. Shouldn't be a problem, folks. Okay. 63:05 now. Clock ticking away on the Bulls. Clock ticking away on the Bulls. Crouch. Bind. Set. Oh, big carry here by Leinster. Down to 7 meters away. Bulls trying to roll away. And suddenly the feed is bad. I don't know what's going on here. And they go wide. They're going to get a try here. It's Dan Sheehan in the corner. Oh, that's toast. The Bulls are done. Sheehan in the corner, running across as if he was a winger. Dan Sheehan. Wow. Ooh, the Bulls just a single try. Leinster, too much here. Should I say Ireland, not Leinster? Too much for the Bulls. Too many opportunities wasted. The Bulls, twice now, they've had a chance to score, and it results in points moments later for Leinster. You give the Bulls 2 more tries, that's 14 more points. That takes them out to 28. You take 2 away from Leinster, and that takes them back to 14. And there you go. That's the game right there. That is the story of the game. Milne has been a big addition to the team. Nice pass. He puts it out wide into the hands of Sheehan. Boy, these front row guys are looking like wings and fullbacks. Crazy how good they're playing. Dan Sheehan dives across with that try. Tough conversion coming up, though, for Ross Byrne. We'll see if he can pull it off. The Bulls. Too many chances, too many mistakes. Shame. So here we go. About 15 minutes remaining in the game. 31-14. So here it is. And that looks like it's going to be good. Did the flags go up? They do go up. And it's a conversion for them. 33 now. It'll take a miracle for the Bulls to come back for this. 33-14 now. Restart. Let's see. Bulls are wearing down here as the game progresses. $33-14. Zach Berger comes in now for Papier, and Chris Smith comes in for Hussen. So new scrum half and new fly half. So the ball's kicked back down the pitch by Leinster, picked up by Chris Smith over to Willie Leroux. Leroux kicks it high into the air. Still got one Bull needs a retreat over there. He doesn't get away from it. A knock on, but the Bulls have it. Gumeda now with a big carry from him, and then Nordkia down to just outside the 22. Zach Berger over to Chris Smith. Smith to Willie Leroux. Willie Leroux kicks it out to the wing. He's got help out here, but they kick it right to Leinster. They lost the ball forward. Come on, how can that not be a loss forward? Ball was rolling on the turf. That's a weird one there. And here comes Chris Smith all the way back inside his 22, and he'll launch it, looking for touch. Wow. 14 minutes remain. Just when you fall apart, you fall apart. Good Lord. Let me see this replay. That's a knock-on. Somehow that did not get called a knock-on. I guess because the ball kept going backwards, but it's away from the player. So anyway. So, who's coming in now? Kalen Doris is in for Josh Van der Fleer. Big round of applause for Van der Fleer. And Kalen Doris is in there, another Irish national. Darren Sheehan, another Irish national, throws in, stolen by Norkey in the air, but this kind of play is far too late for the Bulls now, trailing by a wide margin, 13.5 minutes remaining. Zach Berger to dig it out. Call to use it. Kicks it over the top. Yep, and the ball is put in play. Call to use it to Gibson Park. 13 minutes remain. Leinster will kick it high into the air, and the chase is on. There's good coverage over here by Leinster, but knocked on by Chris Smith and taken by Rob Russell. I didn't even know he was in there. He must have come back in the game. Here's a kick into the corner. Knocked back into play by Kanan Moody. And then he kicks it down the pitch. Wow, nicely done on that sideline. But here comes Jamie Osborne and back to the 22. Our Leinster again, threatening once more. Boy, this is not pretty here. Ross Byrne, and there goes Kalen Doris. He's on the loose. He's going to get there, and Doris scores. Bulls have just completely collapsed here. Kalen Doris, huge individual effort there, gets the try for Leinster. Wow, what a performance. Class of URC, no doubt about it, is Leinster. Kalen Doris with a huge carry there. Bulls are getting shellacked at this point, folks. Post-game not going to be fun here for the Bulls locker room. Willie Leroux tries to make that tackle and fails. And Kalen Doris just runs through him like a Mack truck. That's a lot to try to tackle. He went low, didn't quite hold on to him. Actually, he never, I guess he was never, his knee went down. Doesn't he have to release if his knee goes down? I guess not. Yeah, so whatever. He was going to get in anyway, so it's fine. Wow. Ross Byrne. 38-14. Wow, going to take us out to 40 if he makes this conversion, which should be relatively easy. Should be relatively easy here. Yes, they both look pretty average, Willie and Kanan Moody. Moody looks terrible tonight. So that's good. And it's 40-14 now. Wow. Folks, let's put this in perspective. It was 14-12 at halftime. And the Bulls just haven't shown up in the second half. Wow. 4 tries in the second half, unanswered by Leinster. As the Bulls made one mistake after another. Grobbelaar turned over 2 5 or 6 meter lineouts, and then the Bulls got nothing out of it. A little over 10 minutes remaining. Willie Leroux looks gassed, as he should be. Here's the restart. Harold Forster's back in for Devin Williams. Now he's substituted not because of HIA, but just because it's time to change players out. Last 10 minutes left. And Kalen Doris with another. Oh, no, that's Kalen Doris. That's not Kalen Doris. It's Jack Conan. Ball's kicked high into the air by Gibson Park. LaRue went up for it. Went backwards. Picked up. Oh! And the Bulls nearly break away there. They have it, though. I think they're playing advantage here. Marcel Coetzee with the carry. Zach Berger goes back to the middle and Gumeda now. But the Bulls have to score quickly here, not in multiple phases. Oh, wow. Chris Smith and then Creel having a good game here. But he gets tackled. Berger back to the middle. Ooh, Montezuma leaves it on the pitch. Knock on. Now, how is that a knock on when the ball went backwards? But the other player, anyway, whatever. Let's see. Maybe I had a bad camera angle there. Oh, it bounced off his knee. That's why. Yep, that's a knock on. Couldn't see that from my side. It was off Montezuma's knee. Right off his thigh. It's a knock on all day long. 71 minutes, 9 seconds in the contest. Not looking pretty here. Yeah, the Bulls have played very poorly in the second half. It's like they never came out of the locker room. So it'll be a scrum to Leinster, give them more time to kill the clock here. 71-30 now. Excuse me. Yeah. Craig Evans getting in there, warning the Bulls front row to get it right. Here we go. Crouch. Bind. Set. Gibson Park to put it in. And he gets it out of there. They go wide. Ball's left on the pitch behind. Oh, Curtin Arnsey tried to kick it, but it's secured by a Leinster player last moment. They go wide again. Oh, it's stolen by Curtly Arnsey. He's off to the races. He's going to get a try. Curtly Arnsey with the steal. Well done. Nice poach there by Curtly Arnsey. Curtly Arnsey with a try for the Bulls finally breaks their goose egg in the second half. Nicely done. Caught that with one hand and secured it. Should be an easy conversion here for Chris Smith. Close to the post. Oh, well, there you go. That last try was a killer, though, by Leinster. So, conversion's good. It's 21-40. We're going to go back and look at TMO about whether it's a try or not. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on here. So they're going to TMO. Just 6 minutes remaining. Oh, he's already committed. The guy dove in front of him. Oh, Ross Byrne is an actor. He tried to pull his kick. Yeah, they're going to call foul play on Curtly Arnsey and take this try away, which was long before this. No, he's not. He's not already on the ball. He's already in motion. Curtly Arnsey is shaking his head, and I agree with him. His foot was already in motion when Byrne grabbed the ball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable load of horse manure. Yeah, this is crap. Penalty. This is total crap. This is total crap.
So Wonk as his second of the evening. You saw him shake his head.
Unbelievable.
Okay, boys, just explain it.
This is crap.
Funny one. Gets the timing slightly wrong. Blows on the ball as the foot comes through. So he has made contact. I don't see it highly dangerous, but it is a penalty. I do see it as foul play. So I'm going to cancel the try, and the penalty's going to be on the 15-metre line. Okay?
What a crock.
No try.
What a crock. Yep. This is crap. This is such a crock. Yeah, Kurt Learnse tried to pull out of the kick. You can see his leg come back like this. It's just crap. So Leinster has the ball now. He raced the try. I'm so sick of this crappy officiating. Leinster out of the ruck. Gibson Park offloads the ball. Bulls told to release. Gibson Park back to the middle. Oh, and Creel overruns it. The dummy happens there. Tackle made by Forster. Now here comes Leinster down the sidelines again. Rob Russell back inside. It's going to be another try. This is such garbage. Such garbage. Liam Turner. Unbelievable. This is just it's just unbelievable. Wow. Just crap. $75 minutes now. 45-14. After that. No defenders there at all. Bulls not even trying to get there. The only player that even got remotely close was Kurt Learnse, who came all the way from the other side of the field. Wow. Wow. This is heartless by the Bulls here for the last 10 minutes. Oh, my goodness. Ross Byrne for the conversion to take it to 47-14. It's good. $47-14. Jack Conan, man of the match. Don't know if that's what I would have picked, Jack Conan. Restart, and Leinster gets it inside the 22. Trying to strip him are the Bulls, but no luck there. 3.5 minutes remain in what's become an ugly event. The Bulls led 14-12 at halftime. Oh, big tackle there by the Bulls. Gibson Park to dig it out from the ruck. And he kicks it. Villarreal comes down with a high ball inside Leinster territory. Zach Berger over to the middle. I think that's Mornay Smith finally out there now. Harold Forster in the middle fighting through. He's tackled. And Berger, over to Matazima. He had to take one knee to catch that. Villarreal over to Kurt Learnse. Everybody's relying on Kurt Learnse to do everything. That's the Bulls just aren't getting it done right now. Villarreal comes wide. Here we go. Some space. He got some space wide. Here it is. Elric Lowe over to Creel. Creel kicks it forward, but it goes right to Gibson Park inside the 22. Taken down there. Oh, but here comes Leinster. They kick it over the top. The chase is on. No Bulls are even trying to get over there. Villarreal. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. The Bulls just give that thing away. Here's James Lowe on the wing. He kicks it forward. And Chris Smith is back there. Bulls are completely exhausted. Yep. They look gassed. That ball doesn't even find touch. So Byrne has it. Here he comes up the midfield. Osborne kicks it to the near side. That's a 50-22 if it goes in, but it's close. Picked up finally by Kane Moody. Moody kicks it back the other way. Been virtually non-existent in this game has been Kane Moody. Ball bounces down in front of the 22. Takes a funny bounce. It's finally collected down there by Byrne. And Kane Moody nearly gets there, and he avoids a tackle. So ball goes over the top. Chased by Creel. Is tackled from behind. He places the ball. And that's a side entry. Thank you. Again, Leinster with breakdown garbage here, but they got called that time as Joe McCarthy came in, obviously, from the side. Just a minute remaining, and Jake White gets up to leave. Yep, 1 minute left. No, it's. I wouldn't say it's a average performance by Leinster. It's been horrible defense and mistake after mistake by the Bulls. Clock stopped with just a minute left, and Craig Evans is injured. He twisted his ankle there. Wow, Craig Evans, is injured. He's getting some ice rubbed on his ankle. He must have twisted it somewhere. Can he go the last minute? Oh, he stepped on one of the Bulls players. Yeah, he stepped on Norkia's heel and took himself down. Oh, that looked painful for Craig Evans. Yeah, no, I got you, man. He was slowing down trying to catch play. I hope it can continue. It doesn't look good. I think he's coming out. Yeah, he's coming off. Did a great job. Craig Evans is limping off here. Chris Busby will come on the pitch now, the assistant referee. Craig Evans, yeah. Wow, that's a tough one. He twisted his ankle there. Of course, the Leinster crowd cheering for him because they've been cheating at the breakdown all day and getting away with it. All right, so the Bulls kick it deep. Busby now comes on the pitch. This is a smooth transition. Same thing we saw when Jaco Piper went down in the World Cup. Smooth transition to another official. So the Bulls throw it away. Again, Herbla. And Leinster have the ball with just 20 seconds remaining. I'm sure they'll just kick it into touch to end this horrible experience. Sheehan not releasing the ball. Finally does release it. 47-14 here. Deep in Leinster territory. The Bulls had turned the ball over. Call to use it from Gibson Park. He got a lot more time there. They're going to kick it into touch. And that's going to end the game 47-14 is the final. That was just painful to watch, folks. 47-14. Average performance. TV director, don't show the forward pass angle. Okay. It's the Bulls side that I like. Ruben. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Yeah. So Leinster comes back with 5 unanswered tries in the second half. They win this game 47-14 running away. The Bulls led halftime 14-12 and didn't show up in the second half. Tries from Josh Van der Fleer to get it started. Ronan Kelleher. Then Curtly Arnsey with a try. And a yellow card was awarded on that to McGrath from Leinster. And then Leinster with James Lowe, with Michael Milne, Dan Sheehan, Caelan Doris, and finally Liam Turner. And that's it. Yeah, why did they bring Robert on? He was just a disaster. He usually plays much better than that. I don't know what happened here. Fundamev was doing a great job. Anyway, final score from RDS Arena in Dublin is 47-14. Leinster just rolls over the Bulls, and that's going to do it for today. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Tomorrow I'll be on for the Stormers versus Ulster from DHL Greenpoint Stadium, and let's hope for a much better outcome than what we've seen here tonight. Crazy stuff. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in, and appreciate your patience. Be sure to hit the like button if you don't mind. Would really appreciate that. Cheers, everybody.